Jonathan Trott comes to the crease. Oh, great placement.
It's like one of those action replays from the Ashes series. Just like that. Effortless and just using a little bit of that skiddy pace from Mooney and just puts it nicely behind point.
And that's nicely placed too. That's a heck of a start from Jonathan Trott. England's 100 arrives. It's only the 15th over of the innings.
Good effort in the deep there. Wilson, the man, pulling that back.
Challenge for two here, and they will come back for two. That's good. It's good running.
He's doing a pretty good job here. Sterling, 3 overs for just 9 and a wicket.
The reason he's doing a good...
That goes off a thickish outside edge and will race away to the boundary.
And there's my point. Does you on the outside edge as well. Slightly quicker slider delivery. Trott played for the turn, but it actually just goes on with the arm. Finds the edge. Could argue with the way that he's bowling, he deserves a slip in. Power play. This might just be the Irish captain putting a bit of pressure in, trying to change things. That didn't work. First delivery 4. What did you make of that plan, Michael?
Well, it happens all too rarely, doesn't it, that the fielding captains are proactive and almost force a batting power play on the batting side. And we've seen occasionally that whilst a batting power play is supposed to be an advantage to the batting side, it can often be a disadvantage because wickets fall, and that's what the Irish captain is trying to do now. He's trying to force Trott in particular, who's probably not as fluent as Ian Bell at hitting over the top, trying to force him out of his comfort zone. So once again, the Irish captain brings the fieldsmen in for Jonathan Trott, 6 of them inside the circle. Trott's not taking them on yet. He's happy just to pick that spot through square leg. That's where his get out of jail shot is, if you like. The shot that enables him to keep ticking the scoreboard over nicely.
Well, he gets runs, doesn't he, Jonathan Trott? You look at the board, and 48 from 54. He's a busy player. Always looking round the field, checking where, look at that, checking where the fielders are.
Swept and for 4. Another 50 for Jonathan Trott. The run machine keeps going. 52 from 55 with 5 fours. Through the tournament. Squeezed off the bottom of the bat. 198 for 2.
Bit of damage there for Paul Sterling's figures. 9 coming from the over, so good acceleration. England now going at 6 and over. 17 overs of batting still to go for England, so they're in a commanding position.
Now, Mo's just handed us a bit of paper that really means something. Jonathan Trott has joined Vivian Richards and Kevin Pietersen as the 2 fastest, still the 3 fastest men now to 1,000 runs in one-day cricket. It's taken him 21 innings. Jonathan Trott with Viv Richards and Kevin Pietersen.
He's a type of player, when you look at him, he's a greedy batsman. He just enjoys batting, insatiable appetite for batting, and they talk about him being in his own space. Doesn't worry too much about anything else. We see him scoring his mark on the pitch.
The fourth on the list is Gordon Greenwich, so sandwiched in there between Vivian Richards, Kevin Peterson and Gordon Greenwich is Jonathan Trott. It shows you there's lots of ways to skin a cat. It's also a big tick for the England selectors, because if you'd said 18 months ago even to look around at Dilshan's ability to play strokes like that, but still Bell always looks at his most attractive when he's playing in the more orthodox fashion. Quite a player, 233 for 2. How's that for timing? Because that was not intentional, not a bit of it. In fact, he was done by the lack of pace. It shoots off the face of the bat, and 250 arrives for England.
The captain's smiling about it, so he should be. Yeah, done for the lack of pace, but look at that. A lovely bit of timing and punch. Off this piece of willow there from Trott. Joyce had no chance.
And that's a gem of a stroke. That's as good as anything throughout the whole innings. 16 from the over. 257 for 2.
This is the problem that Cusack had. He bowled that wide down the leg side because he was concerned about this sort of stroke play. On off stump, if you get a bit straight, you go back down the ground, and then if you're a little bit too full on off stump, that's what happens. Lovely, lovely little deft touch from Jonathan Trott.
That's beautifully played. He knew exactly what he was doing. Literally watching the ball run off the face of the blade. Played with soft hands, he got it away fine. And pressure on the bowler straight away. When you get a boundary of the first ball, you're back for a new spell. Michael, things going to plan as far as England concerned?
Absolutely, and certainly for Jonathan Trott, he's a remarkable cricketer. Not an eye-catching cricketer. You can't think of too many eye-catching strokes that he's played today. You can think of strokes that Bell has played and Peterson. But the man who will top score is Jonathan Trott, and that's what his great strength is. He just gets runs in any conditions, against any team, any situation. Seems to find a way of getting runs. He's got his game perfectly ordered, knows exactly how he plays.
Work it, John Mooney.
And every time he comes to the crease, I was thinking back, I can only think of one innings at Johannesburg in a test match where he looks out of sorts.
Yes.
Oh dear. The commentator's curse. 92 and gone.
Yes, he was looking for the big one down the ground. He's batted so well. Well, he's not done his reputation any harm whatsoever with this innings. Missing it all together. Ball sneaking through between bat and pad, so Mooney gets his man. A fine innings from Trott comes to an end. 92 of 92. It's 288 for 4.